Children, come closer. Let me tell you a tale the elders whisper when the moon is proud in the sky and the drums sleep. A tale of a boy named Eze, born not under the roof of gold, but under a leaking thatch hut in the village of Akyem Nkwanta, where goats spoke louder than politicians and dreams were buried under dust and hunger. His father, Kojo the clay-handed, was a poor palm wine tapper. No riches, no land, just a boy, a gourd of wine, and a prayer each morning. Eze was his only seed, his son, born silent under the sacred baobab tree, said to give strength to those with heavy destinies. But strength does not come like rain in the harmattan. Eze suffered. He wore shoes made of hope and shirts stitched with holes. When others ate fufu with soup thick like royalty stew, he sucked dry mango seeds and drank river water like wine. Still his eyes they burned with hunger, yes, but also with fire. You see, Eze was not born to stay in the soil, he was born to rise. Far away in Accra, where cars hum like bees and buildings touch the sky, there lived Kamsi, daughter of Chief Mensa, the billionaire who owned banks, lands, and even laughter. Kamsi was beauty wrapped in silk with eyes that knew power and lips that feared no one. She was called the girl who walked on clouds. When Eze, through blood, books, and the mercy of a scholarship, came to the great school of legal nails, their paths collided. At first, Kamsi noticed the boy from the bush with torn trousers and too much confidence. She laughed. She mocked. Look, she'd cry. The village boy who thinks he can read with those market eyes. She did not just mock him, she humiliated him. At a school festival, she tricked him into thinking she liked him, only to drag him on stage and tell the crowd, how can a palm wine topper's son dream of a queen? Let him fetch firewood and stay in his place. Laughter, cruelty, shame, and silence everywhere. That night, Izzy sat alone by the edge of the school dam and wept into the stars. But pain is a strange teacher. It either buries you or builds you. Izzy chose the second. He locked himself away, studied, worked, learned to code under streetlights, cleaned gutters to afford internet bundles, built small software for market women, then apps for schools, then systems for banks. At 25, he launched FarmBridge, an app connecting local farmers across Ghana to buyers across the world. In 2 years, it spread to 11 African countries. International investors came knocking. The boy from the bush had become the youngest billionaire in Africa. Years passed. At the Pan-African Tech Forum in Nairobi, Kamsi, now a rising media mogul, but bruised by past arrogance, heard the name Eze Kojo Mensah, CEO of FarmBridge. She laughed. That can be him. But when the man walked in with a calm presence, in a simple black agbada stitched with gold thread, and eyes that carried fire and forgiveness, she froze. After his keynote speech, the audience erupted. Kamsi approached him, nervous, awkward. Eze, she whispered, I was wrong. I hurt you. I am sorry. He looked at her for a long time. I forgive you the night you mocked me, he said. That was the night I became who I am. She said nothing, but tears fell. They met again and again, this time with no masks, just truth. A year later, in Akyem Nkwanta, beneath the same baobab tree where Eze was born, they married. The villagers sang, the air danced. Kamsi wore a hand-woven kente, dress with no diamonds, just dignity. Eze wore his father's old necklace, now polished, hanging beside a gold medallion from the president. They didn't marry out of revenge or shame. They married because they grew, because even fireflies can fall in love with stars. So children, remember this. The baobab may grow slowly, but it stands longer than the iroko. And even the firefly, marked for its tiny light, can one day light up a whole sky.